Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I'm here with week 5, Margarete Miller, and then I'm going to do a show and tell of all that I made during my retreat. Back from my retreat, and I was really happy with everything that I got done, so I'm excited to share it with you. So let's say hi and hugs first to Sharon, Deb, Elizabeth, and Donna. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. And let's get started on our collage. We'll do our collage and then we'll do the show and tell. Okay, excuse me, I need to take off my sweater. It's really warm down here. Okay, here we go. So something maroon. I decided I'm going to use this maroon lace because I think it'd be kind of fun if there's lace here and there through this book. Repeating pattern found in nature. I'm thinking about using this butterfly with the repeating patterns. I have a couple of spoons on this digital from Tracy Fox. An eating utensil such as a spoon, she says. Something hung on a wall. I have a frame. Doodle. I have this doodle from out of one of my books, and I'm going to take a piece of that, and then a typewritten page. I just have this old typewritten page. Okay, so let's get started. I think I might take it out of, I gotta look at my time too. Okay, quarter after. I wanted to take it out just so it's easier to work on, and then we'll put it back in. So this beautiful page, I was thinking the farmland is actually a repeating pattern too, isn't it? And they are, you know, artists' paintings, and so they could be something on a wall too. So the background of this might have just done it for us. Okay, so but let's do this. Let's see, how does this go? That's right. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down the side of the page so it hangs out. When I first started doing the collages in this book, I had not intended to have lacy edges, but it's just working out that way, and I love that. So, okay. Put this under there too. This is the coolest little thing. Okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, it came from Saved by Grace Creations, but I could be wrong. So I'm heaving a sigh of relief today because just got a doorbell, and guess what it was? It was my Red River paper. They finally got it back in stock, and I probably went overboard. What is the deal? Come on. I probably went overboard because I bought like 4 reams, but I was like, I do not want to go through that again where I don't have the paper that I need to print my journal pages. It was distressing. So yeah, that was exciting this morning. Let's see. Boy, it's hard to tell which side's which on these sometimes, but I think that's the correct side. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, that was a happy thing this morning. Made me so happy because I have much to do, which I'll talk about that when we do our show and tell. I'm going to cut out what I think I'm going to use here, which is, I think I'm going to use this circle here as my doodle. And then I need to cut out the spoons too. Maybe I'll use this little piece too. Didn't intend to, but I think I will. Okay, so that can go in my scraps. We'll use this whole thing. It almost looks like a Christmas bulb, doesn't it? But I thought the colors went really nice with that. And then let's do the spoons. Better use my little scissors for those. It's funny, I was just working, as you know, with the Tracy Fox Mega Kit. And I remembered, I was like, oh my gosh, there's spoons in that. So I went and printed that out again. The beauty of digitals, right? We can print them out as many times as we need to. I thought about cutting these out beforehand, but I wanted you to be able to see the whole page of Tracy's digital. I do prefer, I will say, I prefer my Fiskars for fussy cutting. And these Tim Holtz scissors are great for general crafting, but I like my Fiskars for fussy cutting. But of course they are with my pile of fussy cutting that I do when I'm upstairs watching TV with Mike. So, well, we had a fun little snow flurry today. The wind was really blowing and snow was just coming down like crazy, but the sun was shining. It doesn't happen all that often, so it was kind of cool. Okay, we're just about there. I'm not the fastest fussy cutter on the earth. Okay. Alrighty then. And my frame. So I was thinking of having my frame here because it kind of frames that picture. I kind of want to leave that up there. So as far as this goes, I might just put a piece right there. Okay, let's get the tear ruler. I'm just gonna tear this down a bit. Can use this for collage, and then so this will go here. Actually, I'll tear off this bottom too. Good for stamping, goes in the bucket. Looks like if I go right about here, gosh, I have no fingernails. Of course, when I have fingernails, I can't pick things up sometimes either. Okay, and then we're gonna go right about here. Okay, so we'll glue that paper down first. Oop, sticking to my lace. Okay, glue stick. So the retreat, let's talk about that while we're gluing stuff down, because it was really fun. It was a great time, really great women, and lots of good food, and it was wonderful. And I got so much done, you guys. I'm so excited. I completed, except for a few little tweaks here and there that I need to go back and do, 6 journals. Can you believe it? Wasn't that amazing? So yeah, I did it. No, I kind of wanted that, but maybe not. Maybe I put that there. Let's see, you have to come over so you're on the page. Like that and like that. And my butterfly could be there. At first, I was thinking of making the spoons its antenna, but they're too big. That was my first thought, though. It's like, oh, I could make the spoons. Actually, I think I might do it. Okay, I'm doing it. A little whimsy never hurt anyone. Gosh, my husband's up there just chopping on something. Yeah, so 6 journals and then some other kind of projects in between, but I only had 5 journals kind of prepared, but I was starting to prepare more because my friend is having another one in February. So I was like, I need to get that done too. So anyway, I had one that was ready to go. So I was able to actually, one night when I came home, I just grabbed that 6th one, and I'll explain how I kind of got them ready and stuff as we go. Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks better with a little distress on it. Kind of fixes those spots where my fussy cutting wasn't the best. I think that's good. Yeah, so we didn't really have any notable things happen at the retreat. It was just a lovely weekend. Nice, and just worked away, and it was great. I'm super excited because this is the place where I'm going to do my July journal retreat, and they showed us some plans that they have. The one thing I was thinking this retreat house didn't really have that I kind of wanted to see in it was kind of a sitting area, a living room, if you will. It really didn't have a place like that. It's got a big dining room, you know, and stuff, but it really didn't have like couches, you know, to sit and have coffee in the morning and stuff like that. Or just to take a break from what you're doing and go sit for a minute, or, you know, answer a phone call or whatever. It didn't really have a spot like that. I think I might have to put some art glitter on that edge. So, but they've got it in the works. And I said, so will it be done by July? Yep, it will. So I was super excited about that. That's just going to make it. I told him, I said, well, you get that done, it's going to be perfect. Oh, my dangle fell off of my glue at the retreat. That was that was something that happened. Okay, so see, kind of like that. That kind of tickles me. Okay, let's get a new page here. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's fun. So, and my friend Diane and I, one day, we went down the street, like about, I'd say it's maybe 2 blocks away is a little grocery store. And I just kind of wanted to check it out. It's not in the best part of town, I will say, but it's fine. I mean, it's safe. It's Montana. And, but I wanted to check out this grocery store because, you know, there's lots of talk about this little grocery store. It's kind of it's almost like a convenience store, but it's been in Helena for like ever. And, so anyway, yeah, I wanted to do that. I think we're done. Okay, let's talk about it. Something maroon. Repeating pattern in nature, my spoons, something hung on a wall, a doodle, and typewriter text. We did it just that quick. Woo! Look at us. Oh, I have to have a place for this. Gail, you ding dong. What are you going to do with this? I totally forgot that. Well, let's see if we trim it down, way down. Maybe even get rid of the frame. I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, my friend and I, we took a little adventure and went, and she bought water and pop, and I bought us a bottle of wine for the evening, and we ventured in. Oh, I don't know, I guess I kind of like it better there. I could have put it down here, but I was blabbing. I think it might be okay there. Enough of the doodle shows, right? Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, so anyway, we came back and it was all good. Sweet gal there at the checkout and everything. It was good. So I wanted to check that out. And just because when I talk about it, I always get another few people, but I have 11 spots and I have 33 people on the list, so just FYI. I'm really hoping all the you know what and everything is settled down so I can actually do it. So anyway, but that is it. That is the collage. Actually, I kind of like it. Okay, let's get this picked up and we'll get on to the show and tell. Get myself some room here. Let's see, I'll put that, let's put this in the book because it's always kind of nice to see it in its home. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's number 5. All done. Yay! I do very much enjoy this challenge. It's just fun putting it together. It's going to be a fun book to look back on. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to just put down a little white background because it's hard to see on the mat. This is my little show journals stuff here. So before we show the journals, I'll show you what I kind of did in the meantime. So I had done a couple of journals one day and I just didn't want to start another one. And so I had my to-do box there and I grabbed out all of these tags and pockets and journal cards and I sewed around them. So I sewed all of these, this big huge stack, and I felt so happy, and I got them all ready to be decorated. So those will go in my to-do box, ready to be decorated. And then one morning, I just didn't feel like diving into the journals, so I did some decorating on these tags that I had sewn the night before, and I just went ahead and got some all inked, all decorated, and ready to go. So I feel like I did quite a pile. I used so many out of my finished ephemera box for these 6 journals that, especially tags, I felt I was getting kind of low on tags. So I went ahead and just got some more decorated up for, for future journals. A lot of these were my friend Carrie the Crafter, some that he had sent. And then, is it, oh, this one, Carrie the Crafter sent me. Love this idea. It's just a piece of coffee dyed paper folded and cut into the shape of a tag, and then the front decorated. So I wanted to make a few of those. So I made this one, and you know, it too opens out and everything. And then I made this one. So I got some, you know, some replacements done for my finished ephemera boxes too. So did the tags, and then the very last day when I was all done with the journals, I just took all my scraps and made little collage boards. I think I ended up with 5 of them, and these were just from the leftover bits that I had used either making the journals or making the tags or whatever. So I have those to cut up and make into ephemera too. So that is what I did around things. So let's start flipping through these journals. So this first one, of course, this is that beautiful Kathy Holden fabric. And this was one of the covers that I got from Triple V Vintage. So the cover was all done. After I sewed in the signature, I glued some lace on it. So as I show these, I won't take every single thing out of the pocket unless it's something, you know, kind of notable or whatever. So let's see. This was Spring Awakening, the digital by Mixed Media Minnesota. Oh my gosh, I forgot to look at the one digital that I can't remember the name of the shop. I'll have to link it below is what I'll have to do. But anyway, so this is that digital, and I had this little envelope. Ooh, look at there. Repair. Stop for a repair. This little envelope that I had made a while back, and I thought it went well with the colors on the pocket and stuff, so I put that there. Just a little pocket with tag in the pocket and tag behind the pocket. This is one of those tags where I used the tracing paper strip. I need to do some more of those because it is such a cool way to decorate tags. I love it. Little fabric flip here. It was fun at the retreat because the ladies that are quilters, they're rather fascinated by this. They just kind of, you know, are like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. It's fun showing people who know nothing about journals. This little tag with a journaling, or sack with a journaling card and one of the collage pages. So I wanted to tell you how I prepared to take these to the retreat. This is a Frida Gettner pocket from Rustic Prairie Gems. So I have the journal cover already. And then I get the signature all put together, all the papers put together in the order that I want. And then I put them in a bag. And then I go through all my pre-made ephemera and see what is going to go with the journal, what's going to match well. And then pick out those pieces and put it with it. So when I'm at the retreat, I sew in the signature, and then I decorate. So it's almost like leaving the fun part for the retreat, you know, the decorating part. So that's kind of how I prepare these. So you know, I was basically I did 2 one day, 3 another day, and then 1 on the last day. And so, yeah, so they go together, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I've gotten so much done. This is a Journal Me Crazy pocket. And that's why I like to prepare pages ahead, kind of. Like another thing I did at the retreat is on some of these, there's ruffles and there was little pieces left. So I went ahead and glued those on coffee dyed paper already. So like when I'm looking at a kit, I can go, okay, that pink and teal ruffle pages, those will go great in this journal, and pull those out. So here's another one of those fun envelopes, slow stitched. And this is kind of a fun little piece too, just a little leftover scrapbooking paper on that. So this little pocket has a pocket here, and a pocket there. So that's kind of a fun one. Isn't that pretty? Just a piece from the kit, and then a piece that I had done in a belly band. I love that. Such a pretty kit from Mixed Media, Minnesota. This one, just this was one of the pockets I made in the Rachel challenge with this little tag. And then in the back, I put a lot of the pieces that were left from the kit. So that was journal number 1. I love the little sash that's on it too. It's so cute. Okay, so that's number 1. Let's see, where shall I put those? Over here. Okay, then this is number 2. This is one of the ones with ruffly edges. Again, the Kathy Holden fabric. And I put lace on the spine after stitching in the signature. And then it's got one of the hearts from Padded Heart Company on Etsy. And it's got seam binding closure. So there's an eyelet with the seam binding. This little piece is a sack. It's got a big journaling card in it. And then the flap comes down. This was an idea from Lorette Chandler, the Vintage Paper Girl. So anyway, there's that. Junk Journal Ephemera Shop. This is Vintage Garden, Shabby Ephemera, Garden Paintings, Junk Journal Kit. long name. So anyway, it's kind of a gardening theme. Okay. More of Kathy Holden's fabrics in a fabric flip. And then the ruffles. And then the kit. A little collage page again. This is a fun tag. I had this big old die cut, and I like how the flowers kind of hang over the edges. This is another Journal Me Crazy pocket. I thought looked good there. Little edging. This was from the Rachel Roxy Creations challenge, and a journaling card in it. I'm trying to think if this came from somebody. And these awesome tags also, I've shown them on my Etsy shares. I'm sorry, there's so much in these 6 journals. I'm not going to remember where everything came from. This was a little rose petal card that I made from the roses in my garden. Little Italian page, a dot coffee dyed page. These are from Rhonda Winstead, Rhonda without an H on Etsy. One of my little woven pockets. And I just decorated the tags with garden sorts of things and put, this was one of the journal cards that we put pattern paper over to kind of just tone it down a little bit. Yeah, these are always tricky because you kind of run into the, what do you call it? The side or the crossways. This beautiful thing, I think this came from Linda at LLL Angel or something like that. I think. I can't remember for sure. Again, I'm sorry about that. I just, as you know, if you watch my Etsy shares, this girl has a lot to keep track of, and I just sometimes lose track. This is, again, from the Rachel's Roxy Creation Challenge, a little folder that goes in the pocket there. This little window pocket has this tag in it. Almost kind of like that, because the blue comes across. Little pocket here with a tag and a big journaling card in the back. All of these journals have a lot of journaling space and a lot of decoration, because I kind of went a little crazy with the decorating, but I was having fun. So this is a big pocket that I made out of Edith Holden papers, and it's got all sorts of things, a little envelope, little journaling cards of various, and then a tag. This is a paper clip, this little guy, and then this was from the Rachel's Roxy Challenge. I really did use up a lot of my pre-made ephemera, and that's the other reason why I got as much done as I did, is I didn't have to make a whole lot to go in these journals, just kind of putting them together. That pretty journaling card in the belly band. And then I think this might have been a Frida too, I'm not sure, but a decorated sack in the back. Okay, that's journal number 2. Okay, and then this one, the cover came from ePapery on Etsy, and it's a bit, let's see, I can get it in there, but it's a bit taller than the 9 inches. I think it's 10. And so I had to stagger my pages. I thought you might enjoy seeing that. I just have a piece of seam binding wrapped around for a closure, and it's like upholstery fabric, and then it's got this doily on it. It's a beautiful cover, and then inside pockets. This was the kit. Oh, I cannot remember the shop. I think it came from like Russia, and it was in a box like this, like every single kit in their shop they sent. Shoot. Well, I'll put it in the description box as the one I couldn't remember. Some tags in here. It's a beautiful kit too. Double pocket, and it's got some of the tags that the doodle tags that were made in the Rachel challenge. There's another one with leaves, and then just a little tag in the front, which was made with the this one was made with the vellum strip as well. A doily, that's one of my doilies in my shop. This paper is chapter 1 papers. Oops, old journaling card there. I liked having the raspberries show. This was a piece of floral book page that I put pattern over to kind of dull it down. I really like how that turned out. Rhonda's pages again. Another pocket from the Rachel challenge, the Roxy Creations challenge. Some tags in these pockets. These are my digitals on my shop. And lace, guide papers. This was one that somebody sent me, this page, and I thought it went with this book. And see how I have them staggered to take up the whole like 9.5 inches instead of 9 inches. So I just adjusted to the cover. Okay, there's the fabric flip on this one. Journal Me Crazy pocket again. This is just a little bag pocket that I made. One of the little flip downs. And then this was one of the tags made with the vellum too. I absolutely love those. I want to make some more of those vellums because I really did. I used them all up. This is from the Rachel Roxy Creations challenge. And this was a pocket page that I had made with some dictionary page that was stenciled on that somebody sent me. This is another Journal Me Crazy. Slow stitch belly band that I did, and then one of the envelopes with the slow stitching again. Let's see. Little side tuck there with a tag. Just a little pocket. This is one of my mixed media tags, so this has some texture to it with the texture paste. Just a little pocket here with a big journaling card that has the vellum on it. There's also a little pocket here if somebody wanted to put something in there. Another big journaling card here. And I should say, what I'm going to do with these journals is I'm just going to randomly list them on my shop. So if you're interested, just kind of keep an eye out. This is one of my wallpaper, painted wallpaper, and I made it into a tag. Yeah, so they're just going to randomly be placed on my Etsy. Then a couple more tags at the end. So that is that one. And then the seam binding just wraps around and tie it up. And I think with this one I might have done, did I do two? I think I did. I did like 2 bows or something like that. Okay, so there's that one. Better get moving along here. This is Kathy Holden fabric that I slow stitched. I don't know if you can see the running stitch there. Again, lace. And again, the seam binding. This kit is Cottage Garden by Mits Media, Minnesota. And the front pocket has journaling cards. This little fun thing, these are scrapbook paper journaling cards that I had in my stash that I thought went with this kit pretty well. Again, some wonderful pockets that I received, and I can't remember the shop. I'm sorry. This little fun little library card that's collaged. Oh, I punched through those two. Whoopsie. I'm going to have to fix that. I'll set this one aside. Oh, man. Yeah. I had already put in the signature when I punched, obviously. This little fabric flip with a slow stitched cluster on it. Little collage paper. This fun pocket with tags and a big tag in the back. And then I clipped on one of these on this one too. This little pocket that has little goodies down there, and then a big journaling tag. This is out of packaging. And then another little journal card there. The ruffles. And this one has a couple journal cards in it. Here's another one of those. And another one of those. This is a vellum pocket that's on a postcard. So tucked it in there because you can journal on the back. And then this little altered paper clip. Wow, that was not coming anytime soon. This pretty little pocket with little bits here and there that slide in and out. This one. One of my rice paper labels. Love that. This little belly band has an Edith Holden envelope in there. Ruffles. And another beautiful pocket. Again, I'm sorry, I don't remember where that was sent from. And that one, this is Char's Crafty Shop, the heart is. I know that. And then a triple pocket on the back. Put a little ruffle down. I believe this was a Frida Gepner, a Rustic Prairie Gems. So there is that one. 2 more to go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I need to fix those pages. I'll put that there. All right. Then this one is the craft text cover that I made when I was on their design team. And I put a doily over it. And then we've got, once again, we've got the seam binding. This is Took's craft table. I'm not remember. In the kitchen is what it's called. Okay, this is another Journal Me Crazy. And this is one of those fun pockets that I made. And then I decorated it with pieces from Took's kit, and then made little tags out of the pieces from her kit too. This little pocket has one of the tracing strips on it, and then this is from Took's. In this one I have some vintage recipe cards in here, and of course this is a vintage cookbook page. This flips out and has the tag. The tag has some liquid pearls on it. This was stenciled coffee dyed paper that we did together. I love this kit. The colors are right up my alley, you know. Altered paper clip over this page. And then one of the little double journal cards from the kit. Again, a Rachel's Roxy creation piece from her challenge. Little fabric flip on that page. These were, one of the gals was making pouches, and these were leftover fabrics that she gave me for this journal. This is a flip down again. And this is a piece of a big long tag from the kit. Isn't this pretty? And then, of course, ruffles. And this is a bag. This one has one of my slow stitch tags from when I was doing the slow stitch challenge, the Ann Brooks, that I wasn't able to continue. Pretty journal card there. Yeah, I wasn't able to continue that because of my hand. This is a page with 3 book page pockets. That's an idea from Corey Dahman, Creating with Scraps. Got a little tag here, another vintage recipe card, and then this is from Two Sisters General Store. It's just a cool little pocket thing. So that goes down in there. Okay, and this little guy we made not too long ago, and it's just got an envelope, coin envelope type thing that's been decorated with a little paper clip. That was part of our rice paper play, that one. A pocket with a vintage recipe card, another vintage recipe card in the belly band here, and several little pieces from the kit, and this little scrap notebook. This is Chili's bag with a big tag in it. And then I put, this was from the rice paper play too, this guest check with the clock in there. This one is a unique one. I put in the music under here is upside down. So, you know, it happens. This belly band is from the kit. I put a journaling card and a fun little envelope. This is from Red Lead. I don't know what it's called. Red Lead paper or something. No, Red Lead. It's their stamps. I don't know the name of the company. And then, oops, that just stuck together a little bit from putting that belly band on there. There we go. The stenciled paper, the old book, cookbook, and then it's got a page or a tag from the kit and an old journal or an old recipe card. This one has a couple journaling cards and a notebook in that pocket. This pocket has another one of my slow stitched tags in it, and that just slides behind. And then this big envelope is back on the back cover. So there's that one. We have one more to go. And this one, the next one is, it's actually, it was made from a journal kit that I purchased from Dreams, etc. So it's got this gorgeous cover, this beautiful applique cover. I wonder if I need to put you back a little bit. Sorry about that. Yeah. Because it's a little bit bigger too. So I had to stagger the pages in this one too. So once again, this one has the wraparound seam binding. Okay. And okay, so this one, big pocket here that somebody sent me. This is from Frida, Rustic Prairie Gems, and so this had something else, and I kind of put that muted flower over it. It just went better with the kit, I thought. So this kit is maybe Moulin Rouge from Dreams, etc. I think that's right. It's her Paris one. I think it's called Moulin Rouge. Okay, and we've got a little fabric flip. This is an envelope from the kit with the tag, the stenciled papers again. This beautiful envelope was made by Janita, who is Jen Bishop's mom, and I bought some of those from her. And then it flips out and has some coffee dyed paper in there. Little sack here. Oh, see, I need to put something in there. I haven't. And some, once again, ruffles. These came with the kit. This and the pink came with the kit. I want to put a dangle on one of these too. So like I said, there's a little more to do. And this one, it had a lot of white space. So I want to do a bit of stenciling as well. So this tag opens up, goes in there. So yeah, I want to do some stenciling. This was scrapbooking paper that came with the kit. And this beautiful piece, do I have? Yep, it's a Frida Gepner, Rustic Prairie Gems. And inside is a journaling card. I thought it went great with this kit. And then this is tied, and there's tags and stuff in there too. So this was a pocket that I made. This was an idea from Dee Fargo. And there's paper in here, paper here, little paper in all the pockets, tons of journaling space. And so all these pieces came from the kit. This is one of my mosaic collage pieces. Put that in there. This is another one of those envelopes that I decorated with napkin and a cluster. And that tucks in an up tuck there. Another envelope from the kit, some journal cards and stuff. Another beautiful pocket. That could be a Frida too, I'm not positive. This has a postcard from the kit as well as a journaling card that I made. And then I clipped one of these on there again. And then on this side, a little pocket with some various tags. And then this little piece, this was from the Roxy Creations Challenge, and I just put pieces from the digital kit in there. Rice paper play again, and then I had this Paris vintage postcard that I put in there. Double pocket here that I put postcards from Jen's beautiful kit in here. Look at these papers, aren't they beautiful? Okay, another pocket with, there's a little notebook in the back and some journaling cards up front. In this pocket, there's a piece of rose vellum and another one of those pockets that I decorated. I want to make some more of those. Those were fun. A little slit pocket here. This is one of my tags from the Anne Brooke Challenge that I thought went in here. Here's another one of those beautiful flower tags. I know you're going to want to know where that came from too. I did it on an Etsy share, but I'll try and look that up. If I can find it, I'll add it. The other side of this sack. What I wanted to do on the sacks is I have some rose napkins that I want to put on there. So this one isn't completely done, I will say. This is rice paper on a CD envelope with a Viewmaster in the middle and a die cut. Little pocket here with just a journaling card and another tag. This beautiful sack is from Lorette, the Vintage Paper Girl, which is under a jewel design. And she made both the sack and this piece. and it was all full of roses, so it went perfect. Went just perfect. Thank you, Lorette. So yeah, so that is it, guys. That's what I got done in my 3-day retreat. So I'm happy. I feel like it was a super productive weekend, and now I have 6 journals I can put in my shop. I'm tickled. So there you go. That's it for today. We got our Margarete Miller done. We got the show and tell from the retreat. Yeah, it was great. There we go. Double bow on that, and there we go. So here they all are. These have a few things to do in them. And then all of these. So it was a pile of journals that got done this weekend. So thanks everybody so much for watching, and I hope you have a grateful day. We'll just see you in the next video. Bye.